The University of Minnesota is postponing the implementation of a new sexual assault policy over concerns that it may infringe on the rights of those who are accused. The policy is part of a national movement known as Affirmative Consent, or yes means yes. The policy has become a national movement and has been adopted both in state laws and at many colleges. Joining me to talk about affirmative consent and the controversy is the U of M student body president, Joelle Stangler. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right, what is affirmative consent?
So the affirmative consent policy is really clarifying an existing policy the University of Minnesota had where our consent was defined as mutually understood. And mutually understood, as you probably think just when you hear it, can be very ambiguous and confusing for students. And so our new policy change seeks to update that to a yes means yes standard. So rather than asking people, did you obtain a no when you're engaging in sex, we're shifting over to a standard where you need to obtain a yes.
Okay, now this policy went before the Board of Regents this past week, and it was delayed. It was supposed to go into effect this month, but the Regents say we want to look at this. One concern that was raised is that this will negatively impact and put too much of a burden on those that are accused. And you've got some very smart legal minds who are saying this. What's your response to that?
Well, I'd say that we have some equally smart legal minds saying that that's not the case at all. Our Title IX coordinator actually is a legal professional, and she is the one who instigated the change in the review in the first place. I think it's also important to note that this was a policy that was reviewed by our general counsel. It's not as though the University of Minnesota general counsel doesn't look at policy changes and look for potential legal implications. That does happen. President Kaler supports this policy. Our Title IX coordinator supports this policy. And so to take board opinions who don't have any legal background and to say that they have any right to assert that there is a legal problem here seems to be a bit like jumping the gun.
All right. Another issue that occurred this week is that the Star Tribune ran this story on the front page, and they ran also a picture of a contract that is on various websites that says take a picture of you and your partner, then you can fill out the form on the back, always use protection. And apparently a lot of students had some pretty strong reactions. The Star Tribune has since run a clarification saying this contract was not part of the University of Minnesota's program. How has that impacted that story and the placement of that contract there? What's been the reaction of students?
I think because the picture of the contract was placed above the fold and it was tweeted out, that is what people assumed was going on at the University of Minnesota. A correction isn't going to change the fact that the majority of the public got that impression, rightfully so. They were absolutely
And what was the
misled.
reaction of kids?
The reaction of kids was just absolute shock. I had emails coming in, I had people calling me and texting me asking why I'm going to be getting them to sign a contract because that's not what I ran on. And I think that's also important to note is this policy was something that students in an overwhelming support voted overwhelmingly in support of candidates who supported that in a record turnout. So this is something students support, and students were confused because this was not in line with what we'd previously been talking about. A contract is in no way part of the policy. The policy just seeks to clarify our understanding of consent, so students come in and they're informed as to what consent is on campus.
All right, and this is actually part of a national movement that has taken off in other states. There are actually some state laws. It's required in state California colleges. How has it worked, as far as you know, in other places?
That's a great question. I just read an editorial the other day written by a student at Yale University who said that their policy has actually caused a greater level of prevention, they feel, and that there's a greater understanding on their campus. And so while we don't have any hard numbers yet, the University of Iowa only implemented this policy this last year. California has only had about a year and a half, 2 years to understand what the implications are. We haven't really seen any negative pushback, and I've only heard positive things from my colleagues among other colleges. As well as schools who've had this policy for well over 10 years. The University of St. Thomas has had an affirmative consent policy for over a decade. And so because we have this precedent, and this precedent that doesn't seem to have any negative ramifications, I would say that we're developing a best practice right now, and we should keep moving forward with it.
All right. Well, Joelle Stangler, very well spoken, University of Minnesota student body president. Thank you so much for coming in and explaining your views on this.